Hey guys, this is Brooke here, and I'm going to do a voice discussion tonight. This is my first video that I've done in a very long time, so I'm happy to be back on YouTube. I'm going to try to get some more videos out every week, because I know everyone has been requesting that I make more videos. I haven't been making a lot of videos because, as you guys know, I got a new position. The position is really good. It's just they've been asking me to come in almost 7 days a week. To do work, but I still love this company. It's great. It's an amazing job. So I'm so happy to be here. I am investing a lot of my money into new equipment, like a new printer and stuff, so I could actually print out my artwork and start selling it to people or making greeting cards and stuff. So I am actually building a small studio. So I'm working on it, guys. So I'm really busy. I'm also working on my art. I'm working on my comic. I'm working on so many things at once, and I'm at my job while I'm doing all this stuff at the same time. So it's a lot, but guys, just be patient with me. I know I asked my subscribers and my fans who have been following my art and all this stuff, just be patient with me. I know it's taken a long time, but I want to make sure that everything that I do is improving. And everything I do is the way that I want it to be. I want it to be the best that I can do. Okay, so. But anyway, I just wanted to follow up with a few things and talk about a few things that have been going on in my life right now. For one, I miss everyone on YouTube. I miss the Apocalypse chats. Like, I actually made one today. When he does the daytime ones, I'm able to make it. It's really refreshing for me to go to these chats because I can actually discuss real life issues that are going on right now and not talk about stupid, just stupid chit chat and conversation, but really talk about real deal issues, spiritual issues, and all this stuff going on in the world today, like cloning and aliens and time travel, technology, and things like that. I love having conversations about that stuff because we have to talk about this stuff because it's real. Like, it's not no fairy tale bullshit. This stuff is going on every day. I want to give a shout out to the truthers in the truth community who are really fighting for the truth. I know one of our friends in our chat named Bao, he's been locked up because he's been standing up against the police and their weird rules and stuff like that. And they put him in jail. So I'm praying for him that they let him out because he didn't really do anything. He just knows the law very well, and he's trying to tell these police officers that, school them on the law, and they got upset probably, and they got, their feelings hurt, so they put him in jail. But I'm praying for Bao. See, Bao is an example of a truther that takes this shit very seriously. If he's willing to get locked up for the truth, to make sure that people are respectfully treated right by the police and everything, that their laws and their rights are being fucked with. He's in jail for that right now for us. And there's a lot of truthers out there that have died, got sick, got chipped, got cloned, got put in jail, threatened, family members killed for the fucking truth. And we have to respect this shit, because what drives me crazy, but I'm trying to learn how to deal with my anger. My tarot has been telling me temperance over and over and over. I keep getting this card. It's something I have to work on. I have to work on my temperance. I have to work on my balance, and I have to work on my emotions. I get a lot of cups cards a lot. So I get so emotional, but sometimes I cannot get emotional because this is a very serious thing we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a lot of high technology that a lot of people still don't believe. Oh, that's sci-fi movie shit. That doesn't exist. So you're telling me that they can clone plants? They can clone animals. They can clone pretty much everything, stones and rocks and shit, but they don't know how to clone humans. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Honestly, sometimes I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I'm not like a guru or a genius or anything, but I am an investigator and a researcher, and I've gone through a lot in my life. I always tell people this. I have very powerful, vivid dreams that come from the Most High, that come from my ancestors, and also come from my internal memory, from my soul. I have soul memory. Everyone does. Everyone has access to this. But so many people have been held back by different belief systems put in place, being taught a certain way, being conditioned a certain way, so we can't access our soul memory. I've been accessing my soul memory because I'm starting to trust and believe in myself. Because all my life I've been told I'm a piece of shit my whole fucking life, and bullied and made fun of and all this shit. So I know what it's like to go through pain, but I can't compare my pain to someone who lives in a third world country or anything, but I definitely have suffered because I'm different. And a lot of people who grow up feel like they're different. They feel like something's strange about them. Like, I don't fit in anywhere. Like, I feel different. I'm tapping into something. You know when you grow up and you just feel like you're just different from the crowd, and everything that's in your heart is not in sync with what the world is teaching you how you should be. Well, I was one of those people. I just, everything that I was taught, that I'm this and I'm that and all these things, like when you're constantly told that you're something negative and you repeat it in your mind, you have that mindset, and then it kind of like diminishes your abilities. We have all these abilities to tap into dreams and spirit and all this stuff, but all our lives we're told we're crazy, we're weird, we're this and that and stuff, and it shuts down those abilities. So, and people don't want to believe in this stuff. Like, the spirit world is very real. The spirits are walking around all the fucking time, at night and the day, and I hear them and I talk to them. And it's not always demons, because the problem is a lot of people are so scared because they're so used to being human, they forgot what it's like to be spirit, and they forgot. So there's people and things going on constantly that we can't see because of the limitations of the human body. But I'm not going to go into that, because no matter how many times I try to explain this on my videos, people really just have to do their own research and experience this stuff for themselves, because I experienced seeing ghosts, and I experienced seeing spirits, and I experienced having vivid dreams my whole entire life. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just talking out my ass off some books and stuff I read. I mean, it's good to read and do research, but I actually live this, and my whole life I've been called crazy and something's wrong with me. But my spirit told me, and the Most High told me, you have a gift, but your whole life you've been listening to this bullshit. You need to stop being a coward and just listen to your heart. A lot of people are too scared to listen to who they are inside. The first thing you got to do is knowledge of self. You got to understand, what is this thing called human, and where did I come from before this? And being human is only a 60-year, 80-year experience if you're lucky, if you don't die from the air, food, and water, or die from stress, or die from cancer. There's so many things out here to kill us, but if you're lucky enough to live that long, you start to remember, oh my God, human is only a temporary thing. So we have to understand that there are multiple realms operating at the same damn time, and these people who are in the elites, they know how to cross these dimensions with this technology. So I study mostly technology and spiritual science. But you know what? I've never claimed to be no damn guru or anything like that. I just know that I've had some profound experiences with my dreams, and I'm not bullshitting. This is all real. I know a lot of people out here, like today, someone told me I'm bullshit and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But I've been doing this shit for my whole life. Like, since I was a kid, I was seeing spirits. Since I was a kid, I was having vivid dreams of things that happen, and then they end up happening anyway in the future. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. And I mean, the problem is people don't believe. They just think, oh, well, I'm going to listen to what they told me. They told me I'm crazy, therefore I'm crazy. No, you're not crazy. You just realize you're not just human, because human is just an experience. But people still don't get that shit, so that's not my business. You'll figure that out eventually. Most of the time when people get sick and they're in the hospital and shit, they start to realize, holy shit, human is not the only thing there is in this universe. So usually when some traumatic experience or someone's in the ER or whatever, you start to realize, holy shit, there's more to this life than just being human. So people have to experience this shit for themselves. I'm not mad at anyone. Sometimes I just get stressed out because I know what I'm talking about. I know it's real. I pray on this every day. I'm at my temple. I'm getting a lot of help and support. My whole life I've been a loner because, for fuck's sake, I mean, I could see spirits and I could hear them and I could feel them. And who the fuck am I going to be able to talk to about that who doesn't think that something's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? I know people feel like that. People who have these abilities, these gifts, they're able to go into the future. They're able to see events happen before they happen, because you have to understand we're in a very slow vibrating holographic world. We're vibrating very slowly, and then there are beings on higher dimensions that they can move so fast that they can see what's going to happen before we can see it, because we're in such a very low and slow vibratory rate on this planet, stuck in being human and whatever. So this is what's going on. And sometimes when people are vibrating on that psychic level, you're vibrating so fast to the point where you could tap into the future. You can tap into events that happen before they happen, or you can go back into the past for learning and understanding of certain events that have happened, and just review, just to review your mistakes or review something that happened that you can learn from. That is very possible. I've done it. And if you don't believe it, you actually have to experience the stuff to believe it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and keep explaining to people that, this stuff is very real. The occult, the dark occult, and the elite people, they praise satanic witchcraft on people every day. And the problem with this shit is that I keep telling people, the occult is not evil. The occult sciences came from Kemet and in Africa, ancient Africa, Sumeria, Mesopotamia. The Native Americans had magic rituals and rain dances and stuff like that. This stuff is not evil. This is just tapping into science and nature, because we are God and God is us. We are an aspect of the Most High. The Most High gave us so many gifts, but because we're taught that this is not proven by science, therefore it doesn't exist, and all this shit, it's just like, it's hard to explain to certain people, like, listen, I understand that you are very logical in that aspect of the mind, but you have to have your left brain and your right brain and your pineal gland and all your chakras open to really understand some shit. You can't understand some shit just using one part of your fucking brain. You have to use everything, your logic, your emotions, your chakras, your mind, your throat, your heart, your soul, your sexual chakra, your feet. Your feet have a chakra too. It's the movement, it's the air elements and stuff. So you have to use all of that to understand some shit. You can't just use one part, like, I am logical and this is what it is and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, that's not all there is. There are people that are too emotional and too right brain and like, yeah, everything is flowers and peace. No, it's not, motherfucker. It's not flowers and peace all the time. We're in fucking war. So we can't be too much of one or the other. We can't be too much. You can't be all fat flowers and peace and love while people are whooping our ass spiritually. All right. And we can't be too logical where we're like, yeah, but the numbers say this and this, but this is based on the matrix though. We're in a matrix. We're in a holographic world. And you're trying to say that your logic is based on a system that's not even real. So how the fuck are you going to tell me that I'm not making any sense? Like, I've been called names like I'm stupid, I'm retarded, I'm a piece of shit. I mean, I don't care at this point, because you know what? God told me, or my higher power told me, that no matter what fucking happens in my life, no matter how much people are talking shit, because they're going to fucking talk shit every goddamn day. Because the more I tap into truth, the more people are going to talk shit and the more people are going to go against me. Because just like the great Bobby Hemmett said, anytime you have light in you, I've noticed this with a lot of people. Anybody that comes out here and puts their heart out there and puts their truth out there and is really fighting and will die for the truth, they end up going through a lot of shit. Because this system cannot sit here and let people who have light in them flourish. It just can't. So every day it's the same fucking shit. But the more people talk shit about me and give me a hard fucking time, the harder I work to make sure that I'm doing this damn work. Because I don't give a fuck about what people say. Half these people out here aren't even real. They're robots, clones, demonically possessed. That's not my fucking business. You want to keep talking shit about me, and I'm trying to do... How are you going to tell someone that they're full of shit when they're trying to do positive work? I can understand if I was doing stuff to damage the community or whatever, but who gives a fuck about... I mean, everyone want to judge people. You're this and you're that and all this bullshit. Like, where are the people that are fighting for our people? Who gives a crap what their past was? Everyone want to talk about this and that and make fun of people. Bobby Hemmett and all these people, Dr. Delbert Blair, call them stupid and retarded. And same shit I'm going through. These people went through hell to get this damn truth out here, and they end up dying, poisoned, or fucked up. How are we going to sit here and watch these people literally sacrificed their life for the truth. And we're going to sit here, and because we're scared and we're cowards of people I don't give a fuck if people are making fun of me. People have been making fun of me and talking shit about me for a very fucking long time. It's whatever. I got to get up and do the right thing regardless of whatever the fuck is going on, whatever challenges are coming my way. I still got to get up and do the right thing. No matter how much pain, no matter how many people are calling me fucking names. People call me so many fucking names I could fill up a whole room. I don't care. I really don't. Because God does not want fucking cowards. He wants warriors. He or she want warriors that can take some fucking bullshit every day with this shit. People saying I'm stupid because I'm talking about cloning and shit. Fuck that shit. If you don't realize cloning exists, they can clone food and plants and rocks and animals, and they can't clone humans. You really think that? I don't know. Anyway, I just had to get that rant out, because you know what? People are going to call me names. They're going to bring up bullshit. I just know it. My spirit already told me, get ready for some bullshit. I said, I'm ready. I don't care. Because you know why? Because the truth is more important to me, and doing the work of my ancestors. My ancestors were whipped and beaten and all kinds of lived a hellish existence on this planet. And I'm going to sit here, and because a few people are calling me a bitch and calling me stupid and calling me a whore and calling me all these names, I'm supposed to stop doing this work? I'm supposed to stop doing the work of my ancestors and the Most High because people are calling me fucking names? Fuck that shit. This whole world is an evil piece of shit. I could deal with it. I've dealt with worse. I'm not the strongest person, smartest person, fastest person, the best fighter. I'm not the best at anything. I'm just a person that is just tired of bullshit. That's what I am. I'm just a person who is tired of bullshit and tired of seeing people suffer every day because we don't have light, which is knowledge. So I'm putting my fucking life, my job, everything on the line, being made fun of publicly and being disgraced publicly for the fucking truth. I don't care. I really don't. You can kill me, skin me. My ancestors been through worse. My ancestors laughing like, this ain't shit. Bitch, this ain't shit. I was whipped, beaten, raped.